everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Carson. I've been a makeup artist for about 6 years and in the clean beauty space for about 1.5 years, and I'm here on YouTube to help you figure out what's what in clean beauty. And today is a really exciting video. I'm going to be going over my favorite Beautycounter products. I do have some holy grails in here that I've been loving for years. By the way, if you're curious about what's on my face or any products in this video, all the links to these products are in the description. And when you shop through those links, you support me and this channel to thrive, and I appreciate you and your support so much. Thank you to everyone that supports me and shops through my links. You're the best. Look, being a makeup artist during COVID is not easy right now, I'll say that much. If you're not familiar with Beautycounter, Beautycounter is a safer beauty company, which is a phrase that I actually agree with more. I care about safety in my products. Clean is an unregulated and undefined term. In terms of Beautycounter, they are a B certified corporation. If you're not sure about what that is, I will link it down below. It's an amazing certification to have, and they test every single batch of products to make sure there is absolutely nothing in there that is contaminated. They have a really stringent policy about what ingredients do go in, and everything is backed by data, research, and science, which I really appreciate. They do a really beautiful job of incorporating safe synthetic ingredients with safe plant ingredients and marrying those two together to create bomb formulas. Today I'm going to just be talking about skincare and makeup, but I do love the kids products. I buy them for my friends who have kids, and I do love the body wash in particular. If you're on the market for a new body wash, I actually just ran out of it, so I don't have it here to show you. If you want to know more about Beautycounter, I will list off places to learn more down below, but let's get into the products. That's why we're all here today. So the first products I want to talk about are kind of essentials, and that's sunscreen. Beautycounter has a huge line of sunscreen products. They're all mineral-based zinc oxide sunscreens. They're reef safe, which means they won't bleach coral reefs. I love these because they blend into nothing, and this one specifically is their mist. So it mists on white, but then it blends in to nothing. And so I really like this one for my body during the summer. It also smells really nice. It smells like lemons and oranges. It smells like citrus. So there are fragrant plant oils in this. If you have really sensitive skin on your body, you might want to avoid this one. But the skin on the body is much more resilient than the skin on the face. So I personally have no problems using this. I think it's a really delicious product. It's my staple body sunscreen for the summer. Beautycounter also has a tinted spray sunscreen in 2 shades that for deeper skin tones blends in much more easily. Had to talk about the sunscreens. So I did just record my clean Korean skincare video. If you haven't seen it, check that out. Go through phases with my skincare, and right now I'm in a Korean skincare phase, and Beautycounter hasn't been fitting in there, but I still love some Beautycounter skincare products that I really do want to mention. The first 2 are the cleansers. I've talked about this one at length. This is the Counterman Daily Exfoliating Cleanser, and this one over here is the Countermatch Fresh Foaming Cleanser. Now, the Counterman is a really basic gel cleanser, and I found for my sensitive normal to dry skin, I actually do better with a cream cleanser. But I love this one now for my body. You get so much product in here. You get 6 fluid ounces, and it's $24. So if you break out on your body, or you just want to give your back, your chest an extra cleansing, I highly recommend this one. The Countermatch Foaming Cleanser has a creamy consistency, which I really appreciate. It has squalane, which is an amazing moisturizing ingredient. It has phytic acid, which is going to lightly exfoliate your skin. I know so many people who have beautiful skin who use the Countermatch line religiously. So if you're looking for a new cream cleanser, you might really, really love this. So I wanted to mention it. And then we're gonna talk moisturizers. I actually have 3 right here. Let's start with the Countermatch Adaptive Moisture Lotion. This is an iconic product by Beautycounter. You've probably heard of this product before because it's one of their top sellers. It has this really nice light consistency, which is why I think most people fall in love with it. Every single time without fail, when I use this as a skin prep on any client, they're like, what was that? What did you just put on me? That feels really nice. So the Adaptive Moisture Lotion has squalane, phytic acid, and plum oil. It's so light and easy to use. It's just a crowd favorite. So if you haven't tried this yet, this could work for all kinds of skin types. I think you definitely should. I always keep this in my vanity just because I know it's like a basic moisturizer I can always go back to and count on. Then if you have more dry or mature skin, Countertime line, I gotta mention this. I love these two moisturizers so much. First of all, they're fragrance free. Both of these have bakuchiol, which is an alternative to retinol from a plant. It's been coming up and it's been coming out in the skincare world as a great alternative to retinol because it has similar effects. So the difference between these in terms of formulation is the feel. The antioxidant soft cream is honestly, truly so soft. It feels so nice on the skin. I really love this moisturizer. And then with the formulation of the Tetrapeptide Supreme Cream is that she thick. She is so thick. She is like butter and people love her for that reason. This Supreme Cream has become one of Beautycounter's top sellers because of how luscious it feels at night. You wake up the next day with glowing, hydrated skin. She's a true winner and we stan. And with that concludes the skincare portion of this video. Obviously, there are so many skincare products that Beautycounter offers, and if you have questions about any of them, ask me in the comments down below. I'm happy to help you out. My goal is to help people find their holy grail products. Whether it's Beautycounter or another brand, comment down below. I'd love to help you. Next up is makeup. So first of all, I have a full face of Beautycounter on. If you'd like to know exactly what I'm wearing, all of those products are listed down below, but let's get right into it. This would not be a Beautycounter favorites video if the first product I mentioned wasn't the eyeshadows. These are easily one of my top favorite eyeshadow formulas ever, period. Definitely when it comes to clean beauty, they're my absolute favorites, but they're also like in my top holy grail favorites. First of all, the color options in these palettes are stunning, wearable, reliable, and the formula of these is creamy, pigmented, and it stays all day. I wear these eyeshadows to work, to 12-hour days on set, and they stay. This is the romantic palette, this is the classic palette. In the middle of these two palettes are their sort of like pressed glitters, and they're not only the most chic glitters of all time, but they are stunning. And a swatch isn't gonna really do them justice. I do have them on my eyes right now. I have a little bit of Penny, which is the gold glitter on my eyelid, and then I have a little bit of Moondust on my medial canthus. Statement palette is definitely a statement. My favorite color from this palette is Crown, which is in the middle right here, and it's this insane antique gold. It's so stunning. This is definitely more of a fall palette in my opinion. You have this beautiful plum, you have this crazy teal that's so stunning. I've used all of these palettes on all kinds of skin tones, all kinds of undertones, all kinds of people, young to mature. I'm so obsessed. Classic is easily my favorite just because I'm a browns, bronze, golds type of chick. On my lid today, I have Copper, which is arguably my favorite eyeshadow color. All I do to create this look is I take Copper with my finger, throw it on my lid, blend it out with a clean finger, and I'm done. If you have medium to deep skin, Copper on the inner corner is a stunning color. Or if you wanted to do a halo eye with Copper in the middle, it's like so beautiful. All of the makeup is developed by a makeup artist. She's a queen in the game. Her name is Christy Coleman. And so that explains why these formulas are so top notch and the colors are so perfect. I did want to talk about Romantic palette really quick. This is another gorgeous palette. Purples go well with every eye color in my opinion, especially greens, hazels, and browns. And I love Dusk down here. It's like this beautiful pinky purple, but it's so chic. I'll swatch it right here. really is so romantic. It helps your eyes really pop out of your face. Truffle is another really beautiful color, and these swatches are just to die for. I also wanted to talk about tools. Makeup brushes from Beautycounter are some of my favorites. I have like 5 of each brush in my makeup artist kit because they're really perfect. This big fan powder brush is pretty unique. I don't know where else you could buy a brush exactly like this. This is perfect for bronzer because it gets exactly into the crevices of your face in a really easy to blend way. If you're new to bronzer or you want your bronzer game to just be a lot easier to apply, definitely check this out. This is a pretty standard pencil brush. It works really well for getting underneath on the lower lash line. I really appreciate this because it's a staple brush. If you don't own a brush like this, definitely check this one out. But this brush, you know I love you, right? Like, you know I love you so much. That's why I have so many of these brushes. This is a perfectly flat brush, and it's perfect for dipping it into the pan, getting a really good amount of product, and then patting on product onto your lid. It makes application of eyeshadow so easy. It's just like the go-to brush for packing on color. And if you don't have a brush like this, I highly recommend you check this out. The blush brush is so beautiful. It has a slight angle to it, so it's really good for applying blush on your cheeks and doing a little contour as well. But yeah, these are just some of my absolute favorite brushes that I can't recommend more. Moving on to more products, let's talk complexion. I'm wearing Skin Twin today. It's easily becoming my top favorite foundation, more so than the Air Perez. This looks so flawless on the skin. If you'd like to get a really in-depth review on the Skin Twin foundation, check out my Skin Twin review video. Dew Skin is one of my top favorite products. It's a really sheer coverage, but it gives you SPF 20 broad spectrum mineral sunscreen with a slight tint that just leaves your skin looking really moisturized, fresh, dewy, glowy, beautiful. It's just a really great casual product that will just make your skin look a little bit nicer than it does without anything on it. So I always recommend this to everyone. And then I have to mention the concealer. Although there are only 6 shades, it's still one of my favorite concealers because it's so moisturizing. It looks so good under the eyes. If you're watching this with dry or mature skin, this is definitely the concealer for you because it does such a good job of covering up your under eye bags, any pimples you have, and not looking like makeup. It's such a beautiful formula. Let's talk blush. Their cream blushes and their powder blushes are some of my favorites. Today I'm wearing the Umber cream blush, which looks like this. They have 3 shades of cream blush and I love all of them. Umber looks a bit intimidating, but I take the lightest amount and put it across my cheeks. It blends out so easily and it gives you that nice, natural, warm flush that I just think looks so beautiful. And then they have Hibiscus, which is a lighter pink that is like my go-to summer color. And they have Caramel, which is a really nude blush that looks really natural and flushy and pretty on the skin. And the powder blushes are also some of my favorites. Some of my favorite colors are Date, which is sort of similar to Umber in being this very warm, natural, flush looking color. I think it's beautiful for fall. And also Nectar is like the clean beauty version of Orgasm by NARS. So if you're an Orgasm fan, definitely check out Nectar. And then Melon has a little bit less shimmer than Nectar. It's still a corally blush, but it's so good on so many skin tones. I just highly recommend those. Then I wanted to talk about the brow gel. It's a staple. It's harder to find clean brow gels that are really good. This one has the exact same component as Glossier Boy Brow. So if you want to like change your game up a little bit, you want to try this out, I highly recommend it. I use the shade Medium. Then lip products. We've got to talk about lip products. My favorite lip balm that I keep forgetting to talk about is Pearl. The Lip Sheer. It's just a clear lip balm. It has a nice slight vanilla smell to it. It's so delicious. It's so nourishing and hydrating, and it's so luxe. Like if you just need a new luxe lip balm that's gonna like treat you well, I really recommend this. It's one of my all-time favorites. The lip sheers in general are really good. I think all of the Beautycounter lip products are phenomenal, but I wanted to also mention the glosses. I'm wearing Rosewood today, which I think is a beautiful pinky brown nude on medium to deep skin tones. this looks insanely good. Brings out a little bit of pink in the lips, but it just looks so chic. I definitely wouldn't sleep on rosewood. The formula is a pretty classic gloss feel. It's not sticky, but it has that thickness that's moisturizing. And I do find that because it's a little bit thicker and it's not as thin, it does stay on longer in my opinion. With that said, I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm swatched up for the gods. I hope this is helpful. This is a really good introduction to Beautycounter. Again, if you're curious about more things, if you have questions for me, sound off in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye!